Hey, good morning everybody out there in the YouTube world. It's been a minute since I made a video, and with this government being shut down, had a little time off. I figure I might as well make one and talk about what I've been doing lately. So basically what we've got here is my newest AR build, if you want to call it that. It's a 6.5 Grendel, which is a caliber that I've not been familiar with, but I figured I might as well give it a try. The barrel, it's a 20-inch 1-in-8 twist, made by Palmetto Armory, as I'm sure you can imagine. It's got the 15-inch M-LOK rail, and the muzzle device I decided to put on this is a dead air. I've had good luck with them in the past. They seem to work pretty well, and you can thread a suppressor over them if you want to, so I figure why not. I just want to talk about this a little bit, and accuracy, and so on and so forth. And so as far as scope goes, what I decided to put on this one is a Vortex Viper HST 6-24 by 50. It's a second focal plane scope, but it's pretty nice. It's got the VMR reticle. For the money, it's hard to beat in my opinion. Stock I decided to go with on this particular rifle is the Magpul PRS in the Gen 3. It's really nice. It's a bit heavy, but the adjustments are nice and positive, and they're not going to move, and they stay where you have them. One of the reasons why I decided to go with the PRS is because it fits over the carbine length buffer tube. Some of the other fixed length stocks I looked at, you had to get the A2 style tube, and I didn't really feel like messing with all that, so I decided to go with this one. And they had it in gray, and for whatever reason I wanted to put gray furniture on this rifle, so I went ahead and went with that. The trigger I decided to put in this was a CMC trigger. This is a 3.5 pound pull, single stage. It's got a pretty good break. It's nice and crisp, reset short. It's a little bit harder pull than I would like to go with in precision long range stuff, but it works pretty well. So I don't have a trigger gauge pull or anything. Most people say it's a little bit under 3.5 pounds, so I just have to take their word for it. But overall, for the money, I got it on Black Friday, I think, from Primary Arms. For the money, I think it's a solid trigger. In this weapon, I also put a Fortis Manufacturing clutch charging handle, which comes in really handy because, as you can see, it sticks out really far from underneath that scope. Now, I'm a right-handed shooter, so when you reach up with your left hand, you don't have to fumble underneath the scope or anything like that, so it works pretty well. Let's see, so I've had this weapon for a while now. I've had a chance to get 200 rounds or so through it. In my experience so far, it's been a little bit disappointing. I can't seem to find a load that it likes, but I know it's a lot of trial and error. Got a chance to go out this morning. It's really, really calm day here in Ohio. A little cold, but that doesn't matter. Perfect day. So here's one of my targets. The first group I shot was with 140 grain the RDF bullets from Nosler. They have a ridiculously high ballistics coefficient, but as you can see here, my rifle doesn't particularly like them too much. This is roughly 2.12 inches, and like I said, that's a rough estimate. That particular load had 28 grains of Varget. The next group I shot was with the Hornady Custom SST 123 grain bullets, and that group measured roughly 1.75 inches, which isn't terrible. That out of all the ones I've tried so far, that actually seems to like it the best consistently. And the third group I shot was with a Hornady ELD match hand loads that I made with 27 grains of Varget. And this was probably the best one of the day, but I measured about 1.5 inches. But like I said, it consistently shoots this SST bullets good. And like I said, that was this morning, perfect conditions. So accuracy out of this is a little bit subpar, but like I said, it's a lot of trial and error, and I'm looking forward to developing some other loads for it. But just for reference, I went out and shot a group with my 308 with 167 grain La Puacina rounds, and as you can see here, that's 5 shots. That particular rifle I have here is my Savage 110 Tactical, and this gun is stupid. I mean, it's the most accurate gun I've ever shot, hands down. The scope I put on this guy, as you can see, it's a Vortex Viper, dead air brakes, so on and so forth. Just shot a group for reference, and I had 5 in the mag, so I figure why not. Everything else on this is pretty standard. It's a PSA bolt carrier group. It has an adjustable gas block, which I've had to play with a little bit, but it seems to be cycling everything now okay. When I first got it, it wasn't cycling my hand loads, very well, but I got the gas block all adjusted and it's all good now. Overall fit and finish on this rifle, it's really nice. I mean, it's a good looking system, as you can see. I particularly like the gray, just something I wanted to do. But hey, what are you gonna do? If you guys have any questions or want to know anything else, just hit me up in the comment section. Other than that, see ya.